Hi, friends! People love dogs for a variety of reasons. They're very pleasing to look at, and they're quite funny. But most of all, people like dogs for their boundless loyalty. I'm going to tell you about an instance that will prove this point yet again. On Wednesday night in Des Moines, Iowa, a young man was at home with his best friend, a 2-year-old German Shepherd named Rex. Javier was resting in his room when he suddenly heard a door open downstairs. At the same moment, there was a sound of broken glass, which couldn't help but attract his attention. Soon, the teenager's surprise was replaced by fear when he heard 2 men's voices downstairs. It was clear that someone had entered the house. Javier, of course, was frightened. He grabbed his phone and tried to hide quickly and unseen in the closet with his dog. From there, he dialed 911, hoping he would be able to stay hidden undetected until help arrived. But he didn't know that help was already there, his dog Rex. The dog's canine instinct to protect the house and his master made him run out of the closet and rush down to the burglars. The young man's aunt, Susie, said Rex ran down the stairs ready to attack, barking loudly. Perhaps then the thieves wanted to leave the house after hearing the barking. Or perhaps they thought they could take the dog on. Whatever the case, they had no chance of shaking this brave protector. From the closet, Javier could hear what was going on downstairs while staying on the line. I heard barking and sounds of a struggle. And then a human scream, "It bit me! Hold it!" Despite his bravery, however, Rex was defeated by the 2 men. As hard as he tried to chase the robbers out of the house, the dog was still badly beaten and wounded and began whimpering in pain. But in spite of his wounds, Rex went back upstairs to make sure his master was safe. Javier was still on the emergency phone line, and he was told that the police were just nearby. The thieves were trashing everything in the house, looking for valuables. When they searched the first floor, they went upstairs to the second floor where the young man was hiding. It became clear that the burglars were approaching Javier's hiding place. That was the signal for Rex that the fight had to continue. There was no retreating. Unfortunately, this time, the burglars were prepared. The thieves entered the bedroom, and Rex, through his very last strength, ran out to meet them and tried to attack. This time, though, one of the burglars pulled a gun. From the closet, Javier could hear gunshots and Rex barking. The barking turned to whimpering and fell silent. Although the young man's first urge was to come out of the closet and help his dog, he knew that this would only make matters worse. Javier knew it wouldn't be long before the thieves would get to his hiding place and shoot him. But just when he was sure that the end was near, Javier heard the sound of a police siren in the distance. It was clear from the quick footsteps of the robbers down the stairs that they, too, had heard the siren. The front door slammed shut. The robbers had left the house. There was silence outside. The boy feared the worst had happened to Rex. He thought his dog was dead. I cried with tears in my eyes as I waited for the police to arrive, Javier said. The police searched the house but found no trace of the robbers who had managed to flee the scene. They found Javier alive and unharmed, but the most amazing thing they saw was that the dog was still showing signs of life. He had been shot 4 times, 3 times in the legs and once in the neck. The wound to his neck was the most dangerous and required immediate attention. To save the brave dog's life, he was taken to the intensive care unit of a veterinary clinic. There, surgeons did everything they could to stabilize Rex's condition and sew up the wounds. The doctors injected him with painkillers and antibiotics and began monitoring his condition 24 hours a day. Javier and his family were very grateful for their brave dog. Unfortunately, Rex's treatment wasn't cheap, with costs rising over time to $10,000. To pay the bill, Susie, Javier's aunt, started an online fundraising campaign, sharing the tragic story with everyone. She asked people to donate what they could to help the family cover the dog's medical expenses. The campaign quickly gained momentum. The support Rex received was incredible, raising $62,000 in just a short time, far more than what was needed to cover the cost. "We're very surprised and delighted by such great support," Susie wrote on the website. Thanks to the help of those who cared and the love of his family, Rex soon made a full recovery. What a wonderful dog Rex is, and how lucky his family is to have such a pet. If you were touched by Rex's loyalty, share this story with your friends and leave the video a thumbs up. See you soon!